Welcome to Avalon State of the Arts, where we explore different components and dimensions of our school, Avalon School of the Arts, and its music counterpart, the Avalon Music Academy of Holland.
We're your hosts, Rich and Marie, and we look forward to sharing interesting topics about our school in a fun, easy-to-listen-to format. Because
my mom, who founded our school, taught me, if you're not having fun with this, then you're not doing it right. Well, hello, Avalonians. I hope everyone is having a great day, evening, whenever you're listening to this. I hope you're having a great time. So we wanted to do some announcements before we get going with today's presentation, which is going to be all about preparing for Dance Recital Day. So first off, we had a fun week. We found out that we won the Community Choice Awards, which makes 9 years in a row for us. Marie and I attended the gala affair at the Holland Civic Center, which was a fun time. And of course, what that entails is it is Taco Celebration Week starting Monday, April 29th. The Avalon Study Lounge between the dance and the music departments in the middle of the building. We're converting that into the Avalon Taco Lounge. So make sure to stop by, grab a taco, make sure to be as neat and tidy as possible. And congratulations to all of our students, families, teachers, and staff for making our school such a wonderful place to be. In music news, we had our vocal solo and ensemble weekend this past Saturday, and we are happy to report that all of our singers who participated got ones, which is the highest rating you can get. So congratulations to everyone who sang, and of course to our wonderful teachers and our awesome accompanist, Mr. Daniel. We had an open mic night on Saturday evening that was so much fun. Thank you to all the students who participated. We sang some songs, played some music, talked about sound, and just generally had a good time building community. It was a wonderful event. So we're looking forward to doing another one of those. The music recitals are in June, so the next open mic night will be scheduled after that, which will be in August. So stay tuned for all the details on our next open mic night event. We videoed everything, so I'll be releasing videos of student performances throughout the week, so you can check out just how amazing our students are. Teacher Appreciation Week is coming up May 6th through 10th. We love our teachers at Avalon, as I'm sure you do. So we'll be handing out flyers this week on how you can get involved in letting your teachers know how awesome they are and showing them some appreciation. So look for the handouts on that this week. And now, preparing for Dance Recital Day. Hi, Marie.
Hi, Rich.
We are back for another episode of Avalon State of the Arts and another interview. And I got to tell you, there's a lot of electricity in the air. It's a beautiful day out, and it is warm in the Avalon studios.
It is. It's great to have spring finally here. I'm so happy.
Yes, when we did the whole build out and redesign of this building, I thought it'd be neat to have the office with two windows. And I guess I didn't really think about the fact that when it's sunny out, it's warm, and when it's cold out, it's cold. But that's, the price you pay.
It's a little bit like a greenhouse in here right now.
Well, I think it's going to add an air of excitement to this next feature we have, which is all about the actual day of the spring dance recital.
Yes, and this is a topic I could talk about for a really long time, so be sure to tell me when I'm getting a little long-winded. But I think there's a lot to say, and there's a lot of information to know. And if it's your first time doing a recital with Avalon, we don't expect you to know the answers to all the questions. We don't expect you to assume what's going to happen or anything like that. So we have a lot of information to give you, but we're going to give it to you in a couple different formats. One, we're going to talk about it right now. Two, recital packets are going to start to get handed out this week. The recital packet has a lot of great information in it. It's basically sums up everything we're talking about here, but it also tells you specifically what show your child's in, what time their performance is, and gives you a lot of reminders all in one spot. And another way we're going to give that information to you is that anything we hand out or post in the studio is also going to be on our avalonschoolofthearts.com website. There's going to be a link that is avalonschoolofthearts.com/recital. And you can click on that anytime and access all of the things that we've handed out.
As far as getting there, just make sure that you use the Ottawa Avenue entrance. So it's going to be north of 40th Street. There's a big F on the door. All the entrances at Holland Christian have A, B, C, D, E, F. So there's big F on that, and that's going to be facing south, but it's on the north side of the building off of Ottawa.
Yes, that was a very good summary. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So if we made it to the door, what do we do when we get there?
Okay, so first things first is that you should anticipate that there are going to be a lot of people there. The auditorium seats 750 people approximately, and we expect that all 4 shows will likely be sold out. So that means a lot of bodies, a lot of people. And so you don't want to be running late and feeling like you're rushing to get there, because the number of bodies that will be also in that same lobby and in that same auditorium and backstage can feel overwhelming if you're already feeling stressed out. But I just want to give a little encouragement and reminder to everyone that we have it all under control at the recital. We've done the rehearsal. We're prepared. We have all the information we need. So if you're feeling anxious at all, please just take a moment to take a deep breath, calm yourself down, because more often than not, if the parent is stressed out or anxious or rushing, that trickles down to the children. And that's when we get kids who are feeling anxious backstage or nervous, when really the only message the kids need to get is that we're ready. Everything's ready for the show. You are prepared. We are excited for you. We will be proud of you for getting out on that stage. And that's really the only message all the kids need to receive all day. So we want to make sure that when we arrive, the first thing we're going to do, if you've got younger dancers, is you're going to take them to the bathroom. Now, even if they say, I don't have to go to the bathroom, you are going to take them to the bathroom, because as soon as you leave them in the waiting room with the parent helper for the group, they're going to say, I need to use the bathroom. So you're going to take your child to the bathroom. Then you're going to go to the waiting area where you at rehearsal learned your child's group is going to be staying. So if someone other than you is going to be dropping your child off, you want to make sure they have that information. But we will have signs up and notes on where everybody should be going. So we have 2 main waiting areas. One is down that hallway right when you enter door F. On the left-hand side is the choir room. So the choir room is where all of the 2-year-olds, if there's 2-year-olds in your show, and the 3 and 4-year-olds will stay. So those are our littlest dancers. It's a smaller room. It gives us a little bit more crowd control and a quiet place for those little ones to be and to play for a little bit before they get ready to go on stage. So that's where the littlest ones get dropped off. And then the older students, starting with the kinders and age up, they will be in the cafeteria. So that's a little bit more of a walk, but it's really easy to find. You just go down the right-hand side of the auditorium, and then you hang a right, and the cafeteria is right there. And again, we're all going to see where that is at rehearsal. So after you've dropped off your child, they've used the restroom, you made sure that they are in their costume and they are ready to perform, their hair is done. You are going to sign them in. So dancers under the age of 10 need to be signed in by a parent backstage. So at the table where your child is going to be sitting, each group is broken up according to their dance to where they're going to be sitting in the cafeteria. You're going to sign your child in, and you are going to double check that the phone number we have listed for your family is the best cell phone number to contact you in case of emergency, or if your child needs you during the course of the show. So you're going to double check that phone number. You're going to sign your child in. You're going to make sure they have their hair all ready to go. And then you're going to leave them there with the parent volunteer and their friends from class to color and to play board games and to just relax until it's their time to perform. Then all the adults will be let into the auditorium. It's all assigned seating. So when you purchase your tickets, you're going to know exactly where you're sitting. And those doors don't open until about 25 minutes before the show starts.
Okay, great. Now, another detail about costuming, should the kids be wearing makeup?
No, at Avalon, we do not want the children under the age of 10 to be wearing makeup on stage for dance recitals. Their faces are beautiful and they really don't need any additional enhancement. We want them to look like children on stage. We want them to look like themselves. Dancers over the age of 10, at their parents' discretion, can wear some light stage makeup. So that would be a little bit of foundation, maybe to even their skin tone, some mascara, a little bit of blush, nothing over the top, no bright red lips, no dark eyeshadow or anything like that. We really just want the kids to look like themselves up on stage.
Okay, great. So this is a question we've gotten lots of times over the years. When the child is done performing, can I go pick them up so they can sit with us?
So that's a yes and a no answer, because for our little ones in the show, so that's our 2-year-olds, our 3 and 4-year-old combo classes, and the kinders. So that's if they're in a kinder ballet acrobatics combo or a kinder tap combo. Those dancers have their performance right in the first third of the show. So within the first 10 to 12 dances, those kids will be done performing. So we don't do a big intermission break or anything like that. We do a brief pause where we bring the lights up in the auditorium, and then we announce, you have to wait for the announcement, that it's time for parents of those kids, the 2-year-olds, the 3 and 4-year-olds, the kinders, to go and pick their kids up. And then at that point, those families can make a decision as to whether or not they are done for the day. Maybe their kid is tired. Maybe they're getting restless and they want to leave. That's completely appropriate to do. But we do encourage you, if your kids are up for it, to bring them back into the auditorium with you, sit them on your lap, and watch the rest of the show, because it can be very exciting to get the perspective of what a little child can do and also what these older dancers can do and the progression that happens throughout the course of their childhood in what they can accomplish at different ages. So that's a lot of fun. It's no obligation to do that. That's not for everybody, but we do encourage everybody to stay for the entire show. A lot of the older dancers are in multiple dances. You'll see them on stage over and over. And it's wonderful to give those kids support too, right? To be there to share your applause for their hard work as well.
Exactly. Now, this is something we kind of approached in our last episode, but I think it's really important. So I wanted to make sure we revisit this. Can I videotape or take pictures during the recital?
At rehearsal, you can, but not at the recital. And the reason for that is that, first of all, the most important reason is that we want families to be in the moment to experience the performance as it's meant to be seen, which is not through a camera on your phone and not through, a lens on an actual camera. We want you to sit and enjoy and celebrate and appreciate everything the kids have accomplished. And that's also, it's very distracting to the people around you and to the kids on stage if there are cameras and video cameras going. So it just enhances everyone's experience if you can just let the professionals take care of that at the recital. And they do a really good job.
Great. So pictures and video during the rehearsal, yes. During the performance, no. Now, how do I pick my child up after the show is done?
That's a great question. So we like to keep it as simple and straightforward as possible. Like I've stated before, there's a lot of people that are going to be there. So it's important to us, for the sake of safety, that we know that each child that's getting picked up is leaving with the appropriate adult. So when kids are dropped off backstage, you're going to get a little square of paper that has your child's name on it. It's we call it a kid check form. So after you've signed in your child, you take the kid check form that has their name on it. And it's kind of like running a coat check, where if you want your coat back when you leave the restaurant, you have to turn in your your ticket to get your coat back. It's similar process here with the kids. We want to make sure that the adult that's picking up the child has the ticket, so we know that they are leaving with the adult that is intended to pick them up.
All right. Now, parent helpers. We have a lot of parents asking us, how can we help?
There are a lot of opportunities to get involved, and we're so fortunate that we always have the most wonderful parent participation in our recitals. Everyone is so kind and helpful and generous with their time. There's a lot of opportunities to help. We need help with for parents to serve as ushers, to help at the ticket table, to help check in the volunteers, and to be floaters backstage just to be on hand in case anyone else needs help or needs to go to the restroom. And of course, those parent helpers for each individual class.
Wonderful. Now, of course, I think that touches base on most of the specific things. Why don't we talk a little bit about the overall goals for the recital, what we're trying to achieve here, and what will happen after the recital?
Absolutely. So the goal for the recital, of course, as we've said, I feel kind of like a broken record because I think we've used these words several times in these first 2 episodes of our podcast, but Dance Recital is really an opportunity to celebrate. It's a celebration of all the children have learned in a year, and for the kids who've been dancing for multiple years to see that growth in them year after year. It's a really beautiful thing, and we always get emotional every year too because every year we graduate a group of seniors, a group of young adults who are graduating from high school and going on, to live their lives, and we can look back at 16 recitals of their lives that we've seen them grow up and grow year after year. So it really does, we make good memories at these recitals, and it's an opportunity to also show gratitude to all of the adults who are supportive of these kids, who drive them to class every week, who pay for their lessons. And it's just a celebration all around. So yeah, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful experience, and it's our goal to help it to be a positive experience for everybody who participates.
And of course, if you have any questions, please do give us a call, 616-738-6495, or email us at info.avalonschoolofthearts@gmail.com. One of the things I thought would be interesting to end this episode is why don't we talk a little bit about the summer dance programs we have coming up after the recital?
Yes, we have a full schedule of summer camps and theater camps, dance camps. We have once a week dance classes, and we also are doing a production of Peter Rabbit and Friends, which is the 4th year that we've done a summer ballet, and that has been a wonderful creative experience as well. So you can look forward to the future for pretty soon getting your summer schedule in your hands, being able to sign up for summer classes, and we hope that you will come and see our summer production of Peter Rabbit, which is going to be adorable.
Yes, I often tell our music students that summer is a wonderful time to be involved with the arts when you don't have as many things to worry about as you do in your school year concerns. So please do join us for the summer, and we'll look forward to seeing you at the recital. Avalon offers dance classes, music lessons, and theater classes 6 days a week. With over 40 teachers, we have something for kids and adults and everyone in between. You can reach the dance and theater department at avalonschoolofthearts.com and the music department at avalonmusicacademyofholland.com.
Where dreams begin is in that magical space within. When your heart and your mind and your soul intertwine in wonder, that's where dreams begin.